What's up, everybody? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I hope y'all had a good day today. Hopefully, you guys traded live with me. It was pretty sick. If you didn't, hopefully you caught this short. I know it's not exactly what we were looking for, but this is it. Called this out on the live. I think we closed. I don't know exactly because it's SPY. I was looking at ES. We got in at 57. I was a little bit bummed. It's a long story, but I pretty much knew they were going to sell off from here, and I hesitated and didn't get in at the top where I wanted. And then I was hoping for a pullback to 69.60 to 69.50. They didn't give it to me. I got in at 57 right here, and we closed at 48. So almost the bottom, missed the top, whatever, good enough. And then I had said they were going to go to 69.36 and a quarter, and they ended up going exactly to 69.36. So I was off by 25 cents, and I'll take that all day long, especially if the 25 cents is below my take profit. Or if I'm short in puts and the 25 cents is below, I'll take it all day. If I'm calls or long and the 25 cents is higher, I'll take it all day. Anyway, I feel like it was a fun trading session. I feel like it was informative. We talked about a lot of stuff after the live. As far as trading, a lot about trading futures. Just a lot of information. And I'm still pretty pumped. Let me delete this stuff. For those of you that didn't hear, the U.S. officially did ground attacks on Venezuela. As Shorty said, we're bringing democracy to Venezuela, and while we're there, we're going to take some of their oil. Thank you, Sebastian. Awesome, Mike. Yeah, it was a good time. At least I had fun. Hopefully you guys had fun. Hopefully you made money. I did well. I'll just show it right now. The whole transparency thing. I mean, transparency. I did it live. I can't make this shit up, right? My P&L for November and December, up 82% over the course of the 2 months. Win rate for all of my trades, basically 61%. My day trade win rate, which basically just means trades that took place during the New York session, 81%. This one's the most important one, the profit factor. Anything over a profit factor of 1 indicates a profitable trading system. November, I mean, I've shown this, but here it is again. November was actually a very good month. 62.5%. December has been pretty slow, but I made 4.5% today on one trade, and I'll take that all day. We're just about done with December. I plan on trading live tomorrow, at least in Shorty's Discord. Yeah. So that's that. Let's chart shit. I also, I don't know if other people feel this way, but I don't like to leave my house. Like, it takes a lot of me encouraging myself to leave my house. And I don't know. My parents have some shit going on, and they're in France, and so they needed letters mailed, certified return receipt, whatever. And they could send it from France, but it would take exponentially longer than me mailing it here. So I had to drag my ass to the post office. The line was insane. It was not a good time. And then my parents, they're also insane. They've been playing the same lottery numbers for like 30 years. And so they buy like 20, what is it? They buy like 20 plays, because that's the most you can buy at one time, is like 20 consecutive plays. And they spend, I don't even know what it is. I think like every 3 months they're spending like $140. And I'm like, if you had just invested all of that money over the 30 years or whatever it is, almost 40 years, like you wouldn't need to win the lottery. But whatever. So since they're in France, they also have me buy their lottery tickets for them. And that's a fucking headache. Because most places don't want you to use a card. So basically, long story short, I don't like to leave my house. I don't like to be around a lot of people. I had to go to the post office. There was a lot of people there. And then I had to go to the bank to pull out cash. And I was hoping to just go through the drive-thru, and the line was like freaking insane. I'm like, whatever. I'll just park and go to the ATM thinking there's going to be less people there. The line at the ATM was as many people as there were in line in the drive-thru. But I'm like, fuck it, I'm already here, so whatever. And then I ran into the grocery store to buy the lottery tickets because it's in the same parking lot. And while I was there, I was like, screw it, let me buy some grass-fed New York strip, organic grass-fed New York strips. So I have those cooking right now. And that'll be dinner tonight. And the lines at the freaking grocery store were disgusting too. Just way too many people. Yeah, I think it's more like 35 years, like give or take or whatever. I mean, I can't really blame my parents because my dad had some dream. And in his dream, I don't remember what the things were, but like he dreamt about some crazy crap. And every single one of the things he dreamt about came true. And one of the only thing that has not come true is he dreamt in that same dream that they were going to win the lottery. And so ever since that day, that dream, and all of those things that he dreamt about coming true, they've been committed to buying these freaking lottery numbers every single day, or not every single day, but whatever, every single drawing for 30 years. They have not missed a single drawing. Insanity. What's up, Triple G? There's our levels. Let's take a look at where we're at. Fear and greed, we'll start with. Pretty sure we're going to be like neutral. Right here in the middle. Yep. No surprises. I did not look at this beforehand, I promise. It just makes sense, right? We were in greed, and we've sold off, gap down, sold off a little bit, and I just kind of assumed that was enough to push us over into neutral. Our market for, calendar for tomorrow. I know we have FOMC meeting minutes. The morning's going to be probably super choppy and dull. The FOMC, after that, we'll get some volatility, hopefully. But before that, it's going to be a pretty slow day. I'm going to be on in the morning for people in Shorty's Discord. If it's boring and like there's just not big enough moves to catch trades, then I will just call it a day. I won't be back after the FOMC minutes to trade because I've got too much going on. Tuesdays are always a busy day for me. My son has like all of his he has like his advanced MMA class, and he has music lessons. I feel like he has a band practice that day as well, but I don't really know. Sorry, I'm not using my words. I'm loading up my other charts to see if we have anything significant on cluster charts worth paying attention to. It doesn't look like it. Volume is pretty low today. This actually might be worth watching. This will be for futures traders. I just realized, where's Erez been? I feel like I haven't seen him in a while. Pretty sure this will be invalidated by the time morning rolls around, but for tonight, if they test 46 will not be a bad spot to hop in long, and I would close it right here at 56. Yeah, 10 points, which is good enough. 46 to 56. Okay. I'm not going to be putting on these on the chart because this will probably get smacked over and over during regular trading. I mean, in the overnight session here. I want to see if we have any imbalances worth mentioning. Probably not. For people that were live today, I mean, you guys saw me calling out every freaking move possible using these charts. This is beautiful. Oh, wow, this was this morning. I missed that. I mean, I was already done. Like, I got my trade. I completely missed this. I wish I had seen it, at least to call it out. We created an imbalance up here. This is definitely worth knowing about. 60 to 62. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? This is a level we drew during the live trading session. I don't really remember what I was saying about it. Oh, we got in at 57 here, and then I was saying that we need to hold under 55. I don't remember why the bottom's here. There's a reason. Basically, you can see, like, when we're below this area was being rejected from. And then once we got back above, this became support. Anyway, I'm deleting this. I don't need it anymore. We want to watch 60 to 62 as an area to hop in short or grab puts. And we will translate this over to SPY. Fairly easy. 12.15, 12.20. As far as the imbalance at the bottom, since we already bounced off of it, um, I don't like to take retests of retests. But it would not be a terrible idea to have 45 to 43 on your SPY chart. I'll let you guys figure that out. I'm not going to put it there. But when you're trading live, it would not be a terrible level to be aware of. Okay. I'm going to close these charts. Hey, what's up, Nora? Hey, what's up, Jack? Start over. I mean, you missed the whole naked part of the live, but I'm sure you don't care. So we're just slapping long and calls first thing in the morning tomorrow. So for people that were live this morning, I don't even know how this happens. So like, let me show you guys something just for the fun of it. Zoom. So like every time I set up the thingamajiggerbopper, live trading, I go down to the, well, first I turn off the waiting room. That way people can just join. I turn off participant video. My video's on. And then mute participants on entry. And that's what I do, right? But inevitably, every single time I live trade on Zoom, some dude joins. Bro, what the hell? Some dude will join, or at least one or two guys will join every single time. Topless, laying in bed with like their biddies all over. And I'm like, how? Like, they've got to be doing it on purpose, because it's like I turned off everybody's audio, or turned off everybody's video. So like they would have to physically go in and turn their video on. And like, you know, you're not wearing a shirt and like you're laying in bed and you look crazy. Like, at least like put a shirt on, brush your teeth, something. My whole point of this is, you know, if the ladies want to join and do the same thing, that's fine. You don't have to worry about brushing your hair or all that. You're fine. Feel free. Turn on your videos. I wanted to say it this morning, but my wife was in the room. I made a comment about guys joining with their shirts off, and I was like, you know, ladies, if you want to do that, that's fine, but I didn't want to die this morning, so. And then here's the funny thing is, like, my wife and my kid both watch my videos. Sorry, Mom. All right. I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm actually kind of trying to figure out, like, what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's why I was quiet. My wife is pretty good about taking jokes. But, you know, there's just sometimes where it's not worth pushing your luck. Like, I don't know if I've told you guys this. I think it's fucking hilarious. But, not everybody knows this, so I'll have to give the backstory. Chinese people living in America, or like, whatever, Chinese people that have moved to America, like, basically, people of first generation here in the States, or even in other countries, they'll generally adopt like an American name, and that way it's easy for people to say their name. So like, my wife's American name is Jessica, my wife's Chinese name is Junji. And so I always joke that I have a girlfriend. And my wife will, like, fucking hit me or whatever. And I'm like, what? Her name's Junji. And then she'll just kind of laugh or whatever. And, so, yeah, I mean, I mess with her enough already. I'm not trying to get stabbed in my sleep and shit. All right. Volatility tomorrow should be crazy with FOMC. Don't try to catch any falling knives. Don't try to short any rockets. I'm definitely going to be live in Shorty's Discord. As far as like, no, I do not want to do that. As far as like the mentorship group, I'll probably go live in there as well. I don't know. I'll just see how I'm feeling in the morning. Sometimes I'm too lazy to set up the Zoom call. Nice. I put watch for puts at the bottom. I'll fix that right now. But I think tomorrow's going to be wild. So it's just not a good day to trade if you're not experienced. Just FYI. So if that's you, maybe chill. I don't know. Like, I don't want to do that. I really feel like there's a good chance we reject right at this sell side imbalance. So be ready. But you want to have your stop up here if you get in here. Just FYI. Nah, I'm not trying to wake up dead. I mean, if I'm going to die, like, just shoot me. Or even better, like, just, like, fill my room with helium. But don't stab me. I don't want to experience being stabbed. Like, I'm good. That doesn't sound like a fun thing. But yeah, helium would be great. Like, or whatever, tie me up and put a plastic bag over my head and just pump helium into it. That would be stellar. That's like the way to go. FYI. I shouldn't even say that. Like, never mind. I take it back. I didn't say that. I don't want to encourage anybody that might be suicidal. If you are, there's help. And I'm being serious. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, my DMs are always open. And I'm not even playing around. Like, if you need somebody to talk to, even about, like, you're not feeling yourself and you're not happy and you think the sky is falling and, like, the world's going to end. And I'm literally not trying to make light of anything. Like, my DMs are open and I won't judge you. I won't share with anybody. Nobody will ever know. If you live near me, I'll fucking come and give you a hug and you can cry on my shoulder. Like, I'm being completely serious. You guys might think I'm nuts right now. But there's always the suicide hotline. Text 988. Call 988. Sorry, I know that's like a weird tangent, but I was joking around about something that's not really funny. And, seriously, like, I'm sure you guys know, like, I have a lot of love for you guys, and we all go through shit. I've gone through depression. I've been suicidal. Trying to think if that's the best word to use. Suicidal might not be the best word. Like, I wanted to die, but I didn't want to kill myself, if that makes sense. And I got help. I'm fine now. I'm not dealing with depression or anything like that. But when you are, it really just feels like there's no hope, right? And I will say this, like, if you are dealing with depression, anything that you feel like you don't want to do, like you don't want to go outside in the sun, you don't want to go to the beach, you don't want to go hang out with friends, go and do those things. Don't want to go for walks, hikes, whatever. All of the things that you don't want to do are the things that you should be doing. All of the things that you want to do, like staying in bed all day, not brushing your teeth, not putting on clothes, whatever, not eating or eating too much, those are all the things that you shouldn't be doing. So do all the things that you don't want to do. It will actually help you, with your dopamine and help you feel better and start feeling human again. But I'm not even joking. If that's you and you need somebody to talk to, my DMs are always open. I'll even give you my phone number and talk to you there. And I'm 100% serious. This is the main stuff I'm interested in tomorrow. We also, have potential short from previous day value low down to the poor low. Oh, and I should change this. You want them to clean this up, right? You want them to peak below this, and then we would be looking to get in calls, peak below and quickly regain it. That's really what I'm interested in. There is a potential of, and if that happens, we want to watch for calls here. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go off on that crazy tangent, but really, I was joking, and then it kind of just hit me that it's not funny, you know? There's a lot of people that struggle with depression. There's a lot of people that wake up every day and they don't want to be alive, and it's just not something to joke about. I do joke around a lot, but it just kind of hit me in that moment that it's just not a joking matter. And I had to switch it up and get serious, Sorry. Anyway, this is what I'm looking at for tomorrow. And I guess also really quickly on that note, you guys know I'm a respiratory therapist. I see all the suicides or suicide attempts that come into the ER every freaking day, and it's pretty sad, especially when it's children. Yeah, it's terrible. Anyway, gonna take a screenshot. Again, I'm super sorry that things got dark, but should not joke about those things. I'm sure you guys understand why I got so serious very quickly. All right, any questions? You are too, Nora. I had kind of a funny conversation today just while I'm waiting to see if there's any questions. If people have, or I should say, I'm done as far as stock analysis now. I'm going to talk about my life stuff. Oh my gosh, Triple G, you are crazy. The what's it called? Whoa. What was I going to say? Oh, so the other day I took my whole family to go and see the Bouncing Souls. I think I showed you guys a video. I'm not really sure. I'll be able to know by looking at my DMs with my son. What the hell is he? I hate the way like your DMs on Discord just randomly move. I guess based on if people are online or not. Oh my gosh, he's annoying. He must have changed his name. My son does change his name pretty often on Discord. Deleted user. Oh, I know who that is now. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find my son's freaking account. I'm worried about errors right now. Do you guys remember seeing errors within the last few days? I don't feel like I've seen him. Warren Buffett retiring affecting the market? Not really. I mean, he's already liquidated most of his positions, right? I don't understand why I can't find my son's account right now. It's pissing me off. I guess I'll use this. So now I don't know whether or not I've shown you guys this video or not. But I feel like it matches the conversation. So where is it? So weird how many people like leave whatever it is, Discord, whatever, blah blah blah. Like you just see deleted user. Where is... Shoot, I don't even know if I can find the video I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. Cool. And then I thought this was really cool too. If you guys don't mind me sharing. My boy is very sweet. You know, like, I agree, home. I'll message Erez. Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen him too, so just to be safe, I'll send him a message. Why? Okay. So, like, this will make sense in a second, but I took my entire family to the Bouncing Souls concert. It's as far as I can tell, it's my daughter's favorite band. She can't speak, so I don't know 100% for sure, but whenever it comes on, she freaks out. Like, and I think her favorite song is True Believers. And so whenever that song comes on, she just starts bouncing around the house and laughing and smiling, and like her whole demeanor changes. So anyway, I took her to the concert. Originally, it was just going to be me and my son going because it's a punk concert, right? But then my wife basically decided she wanted to go and take the baby, and I'm like, okay, cool. You know, like it's her favorite band. I'm down, whatever. So I bought VIP for my wife and my daughter, or actually, I bought VIP for all four of us, thinking that we would have like a good view. I forget the name of the room, but it's like, oh, the Foundation Room at the House of Blues in Anaheim. And it ends up being just like a place where you can go and like you can watch the concert on a TV. And they serve cocktails and like it's a full restaurant, like a upscale restaurant, which would have been cool, but like it becomes 21 and over at 9 o'clock at night, and like we didn't even get to the show till 8:30. So I had to get Ticketmaster to refund me for those tickets, which was an absolute headache, but they finally refunded me. But so then I decided to buy like a table for my wife and the baby, and like my son's bandmate went as well, and his mom. So the four of them sat at the table. But anyway, this was the video of her at the Bouncing Souls concert. My son's over here. Like, he's literally right at the front. Like, he's in front of the bassist, so like right here somewhere. I'm not sure. Probably that's him right there, it looks like. But he's right at the front rail. Anyway, my point of the story was when we got there, I had to go to like the VIP desk to buy like the table for my wife and the baby. And the girl that was up there, I don't even remember how the conversation started, but I think she was talking about my son's hair. And then we got into like got into him being in a band and whatever. And she was like, "Oh, that's crazy." She's like, "I'm going to school right now to be like I think she said like she's going to school to be like a music journalist." And I'm like, "Oh, that's sick." And then she asked me like, "Oh, like does his band have Instagram or whatever?" So I gave her like my son's Instagram name, and I'm like, both of his bands are linked at the top of his profile. And she's like, "Okay, cool." She never added him. And I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." This was a few weeks ago. We went December 14th. So yeah, like literally a few weeks ago. And I was kind of excited for her to add him because, you know, I'm sure she'll have like some cool connections or whatever. Or maybe she'll want to shoot like one of their shows or something. I don't know. Like it could have been cool. And then today she randomly adds him, and I'm like, "Oh, wow." And so I sent her a DM, and I'm like, "Hey, like, I'm glad you finally added him, whatever, blah, 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 blah." And then I linked her the video of my son's band that literally just went viral. And she's like, "This is crazy." She goes, "As it turns out, I was already following your son's band's Instagram. And a friend of mine had sent me the same video and was like, 'You got to check this out.'" So she had already seen the video. Anyway, long story short. But she was the lady like at the VIP counter that was helping us get the table area upstairs. So that's the reason that I was showing that. But I thought this was really cool too. A side of my son you won't see very often. He can play well, sings, does the screams, does piano, guitar, and drums. But so this was him like just messing around on the piano. Oh, that's her in the video. And then I love this. He's so patient with his little sister. Like whenever he's playing music, she'll go over and start like whatever, hitting the strings on his guitar. Yeah, I love that song. It's A River Flows in You. I believe that's the name of the song. I gotta look it up just to make sure. Yeah, A River Flows in You. This is the original.
My little miracle is Beckett. You look great. A month after his...
Thank you. Anyway, it sounds similar. And that song actually has a funny story. Naff I Be Bored. It depends what you're charting. So you should be charting SPY or any stocks on RTH. You chart futures on ETH. You should not be charting SPY on ETH. Your levels will be off. Yeah, SVP 30 minutes ES. On ES, you chart on ETH. The only thing that you chart on ETH on SPY is on RTH is your TPO. I couldn't English there for a second. Everything else is charted on ETH on SPY. I mean on ES. Sorry. That song. What's funny about that song? My son, when he was learning piano, I don't know. I'm not a pianist, so like I don't know much about piano, but piano has levels. So like at the time, my son was considered a level 4 piano player, which is an intermediate student. Solidifying set fundamental skills, moving beyond basic pieces. And that song, A River Flows in You, is considered a level 7 song. And he told his piano teacher like he wanted to learn it. And his piano teacher at the time was like a strict, I think she was Korean, could be Thai, I don't remember, but some Asian. It doesn't matter, I'm not being racist, but the important part was that she was really strict. And he anyway, she was like, I'm not teaching you that song, it's above your level, you're not ready, whatever, blah 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 blah. So then my son is stubborn as fuck. He went home that day and pulled up YouTube and practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced that song until he had it 100% perfect. And then his next music lesson, he went back and he played it for her. And she still refused to work on him with that song or whatever. And so he fired her. Obviously he's not an adult, but he basically told me and my wife, like, I refuse to take music lessons with her anymore. And so then we got him a new piano teacher who is really good and was like pushing him and encouraging him and teaching him above his level. And I think now he's considered like level 13 or 14 on the piano. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how high it goes, but he's around there somewhere. It might be 12, could be 13, could be 14, could be 11. I don't know. It's somewhere in that range. Actually, what's the song he plays? Beethoven. He plays a Beethoven song. If I could think of the name of the song, it would make it really easy to figure out what level he is, because that's like... I'm going to spell that wrong. Oh, it's this. I think that's it. No, because he knows more than the first movement. Oh, well. He knows the third movement. 8+. So, yeah, he plays this song. I probably have a video somewhere on my phone. It's crazy, like super complicated.
Let's go!
Zootopia 2 has everything.
Breathe it in!
Besties.
Zero!
Cute fuzzy bunny.
Yeah, so he plays this. This is the first part, which is considered like, or the first movement, which is the easiest part. Second movement. And then the third movement. Anyway, you guys get the idea. It's insane. All right. I've got nothing else. I better go finish dinner or start dinner, depending on how you look at it. I have my steaks in the sous vide machine, so cooking them to rare and then gonna pan sear them to bring them up to medium rare with a nice crust on them. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Alrighty. I've got nothing. I'll see you guys in the morning. Um, what's it called? Oh, I should probably check. I think Wednesday is a half day, right? Hmm? Really? We're open? Why is it saying typically? So yeah, the 31st we're closed, or it's like a half day. And the 1st we're closed. So I won't be live again until Thursday. We'll go live Thursday night for an update on Spy. All right. Mike, I probably will. So we'll see. It also depends what time I get to bed tonight, because probably going to be drinking wine tonight, which will turn into drinking whiskey, which will turn into stuff, which will turn into me going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. But so anyway, yeah, if I'm up, whatever, I'm sure I'll do the Zoom, but I wouldn't bank on it. Yeah. So if I don't see you guys in the morning, then I will see you, what's it called? Thursday. All right. Thursday evening for some charting of Spy. All right. As always, much love, much respect to everybody. Y'all have a good rest of your evening. If I don't see you guys, have a good, safe New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. Be safe. No drinking and driving. Use designated drivers. Or just stay home. Or go to wherever you're going and stay there. I mentioned this the other day, but I don't even like to be out driving on New Year's or New Year's Eve, whatever, because there's so many drunk drivers out there. Be safe. Take care, everybody. I want to see you all back on the 1st because I love you guys. All right? Anyway, as always, much love, much respect, y'all. Peace out. We will see you tomorrow in the morning.